I don't know why y'all acting like y'all shocked about what Bailey or Halle Bailey, what she's like her behavior. This is nothing new, man. And then, and it's not a race thing, but as a community and as a culture, let's talk about it. You know what I mean? The behavior. Like, where did she learn this behavior from? You know what I mean? And it's not only her. Like, a lot of black women act like this when it comes to men trying to raise their children. Like, mothers don't be wanting fathers to raise the children. They don't. And especially if their father wasn't in their life, they become possessive of the child. And the mother, especially like if the father doesn't have that support group on his side of the family, the mother's side of the family, especially if it's female dominant, takes over. It's just the how do you say, the entitlement, and then the mother would say like, oh, I carried up the child for 9 months and stuff like that. But the child or the being was inside of the man before it was in you. In order for you to get pregnant, in order for you to get pregnant, he has to put that inside of you. You know what I mean? So he should have as much say so. It's New York for you. He should have enough say so as the mother. You know what I mean? And like, this is a learned behavior, man. Women are teaching other women how to be that way. Fathers are not allowed to be fathers. Like, the father basically, like it doesn't matter what he say. And now, you know what's crazy about that? Like, the woman won't let the actual father be a father, but she would want the child to have a stepfather, or let the stranger raise that child, and won't let the original father be the father. You know what I mean? There's a lot, man. With the entitlement, it's everything with that. And if he got to file for a motion, like, he got to ask a system that ain't even designed for the black man to be parents, or just to be men, period, for his own child. Like, think about that, man. You know what I mean? And if anybody don't see anything wrong with just that part, who cares about how she's acting? But a man gotta ask for permission for rights that he should be entitled to automatically. You know what I mean? And every time we talk about a man's entitlement, it's like we womanizers and we all these things, man. Like, we not human. You know what I mean? We don't have rights to anything. That's basically what people are saying now, and that's probably what the way the world is going to be going. Because it look like everything that we work and we fight for, or we create, it doesn't belong to us. But yeah, man, I'm just saying, man. Like, it's not just her, man. The issue is with the culture, and black women. What's going on right now is like, it's a mirror. Like, they are showing y'all who y'all are. And every time y'all speak on other black women, like, y'all try to ask questions on why. Y'all know why. You know what I mean? Y'all know why. Y'all just don't want to say it. And don't get mad. Be mature about it. You might not even like what I may say or my opinion, but like, it's looking like black women, because that's what's been going on, because that's all you see doing it. And it's the truth. It's the majority, right? Because we speaking of the majority, right? It's looking like black women are being opportunists for everything. Like, everything is about them coming up, whether it's a child, sexuality, a man, love, marriage, relationship, a job, career, whatever, schooling. It's like the gloves is off. Any means necessary for me to be wealthy. And you know why? I'm like, kind of like like happy. If not, I can't find a word because I don't want to make it seem like I'm advocating for this, but the the black and brown woman is the spiritual woman, right? So she's not in her essence, in her form of her essence. So God is showing you who you are, and that's what I've been talking about the years, these 5 years. He's showing you who you are and the mistakes and how you was being lied to and how the world, quote unquote, the system has used you to turn you against all of the things that you have created and your purpose. You know what I mean? Because if it wasn't for you, none of this stuff will exist. You know what I mean? Good and bad. And this could be fixed, quick fix. And you start by like if you don't want to read the Bible, you could just read the books, the spiritual books, the Quran, the Book of Tarot. Like read all of them if you can, and start like going back to your essence and your history. You know what I mean? Start being more thoughtful and start considering, because times is different now. The men are better. You have you have power. You always had that, but you really have it now. Like people see the power that you have. You know what I mean? And we could really honestly make a difference, man. And households would change. Everything would change by y'all just doing that. Going back and doing the research and all of the things that you don't know and you do have questions about. You know what I mean? Do your research. Talk with people that know and understand, that want to study you and have studied you. And they want the best out of the outcome. You know, man, because like I see the change in the world, man. They just not showing you the good that's happening, because the devil's job is to like the illusions and delusions. Those are his tricks. You know what I mean? So he see that, like, especially like with the social media and the internet, like we can speak to each other, we can communicate. You know what I mean? So he knows that. So he's going to do what he can to communicate also. So it's more negativity being demonstrated and displayed more than positivity. You know what I mean? But it's the other way around, man. And you can tell that times is different, because look at the things that we are able to do that people done died for and got arrested and got abused for. You know what I mean? So we have to look at that and do something with it, man. Within time. Godspeed.